1932.org.
Baseline Burger in San Bernardino is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. at 25578 East Baseline Street in San Bernardino. Check them out on Yelp or their website, baselineburger.com. Baseline Burger, 25578 East Baseline Street in San Bernardino. Always fresh and quality you can taste. Baseline Burger.
Come stop by Bear & Kona's Coffee Shop in San Bernardino. Open 6 days a week and closed on Sunday because even the best deserves a rest. Bear & Kona's Coffee Shop, 424 East Hospitality Lane in San Bernardino. They've got everything you need from their delectable coffee and teas that pair perfectly with their breakfast burritos to their savory and scrumptious sandwiches. And don't worry, they got something for us spice lovers. So make sure to stop by Bear & Kona's Coffee Shop in San Bernardino and tell them Family Street Food sent you.
When you're in Colton or Fontana, don't miss the great local food stylings of Alexis Cafe. Open every day from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Discover 30 years of bringing our community the vibrant flavors of Mexico. In Colton, they're at 115 North Mount Vernon Avenue, just down the street from San Bernardino Valley College. When you go, tell them you heard on this radio station and say muchos gracias. You can find them online at alexiscafemexicangrill.com. That's alexiscafemexicangrill.com. This segment brought to you by Pancho's Kitchen and Mexican Restaurant in the heart of Highland at 29141 Baseline near Cole Avenue. Check out their Facebook and Instagram pages. Don't miss their happy hour Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. We thank Pancho's Kitchen and Mexican Restaurant for their support.
KCAA.
What up? We're over here with Talking with Family Street Food. I'm your host, Henry Perez, along with my beautiful wife.
What's up, guys? This is Madgen Perez. You're here with the one and only Henry Perez with Family Street Food, guys. We got so much to cover, so much to talk about today, guys. And not only, we got a special guest for you guys today. I don't know if you guys are ready, guys, but we're going to be introducing our special guest after this.
So let's give a shout out to our sponsors first. Funk Night Market in the city of Colton, you guys. If you guys haven't been there, it's every Friday. They got food, they got clothes, they got merchandise. You guys go hit them up. They're located in the city of Colton at 125 East O Street, you guys. And they have open mic. So actually, our special guest today, he actually performed there, and that's where I got to know him and his music. And hey, man, I support because, man, he got some dope music. Okay, next up we have the Revival Arcade, also located in, this one's located in San Bernardino at 1395 North East Street. Revival Arcade, you guys got nothing planned for the weekends? Go hit them up, take the kids, you guys. And if you guys don't have kids, you guys can go hit up the Revival Arcade too, because there's a lot of cool stuff for you guys, for us adults.
That's right, guys. So if you guys have nothing to do and you guys want to have something to do with the family, why not go to an arcade? They got you there. Not only that, if you guys want to throw a party, just relax with the family, or just kick back, they got you there, guys. And it's nice and fresh in there. You can beat the heat, guys.
Plus, if you need a taco person, hit us up.
That's right, guys. Family Street Food.
And next up, we have Hot Box Chicken in San Bernardino as well at 967 Kendall Drive. I go in there for my fully loaded fries, you guys. Go check them out. I actually went and I actually got the chicken sandwiches last time. I didn't know that you can get cheese, but he gave it to me with cheese, and man, it was fire, you guys. And the last one we have is Sam's Furniture, also located in the city of San Bernardino at 976 East Baseline Street. If you guys need any sofas, any appliances, they got you guys over there. You know, I got most of my furniture from her, and I still keep getting my stuff from them. Ask for Sarah. She'll hook you up with a 35% discount if you mention us.
Family Street Food, guys. Don't forget to mention us.
Okay, now what you guys been waiting for. Our special guest is none other than Blazing J. He performs at the Funk Night Market in Colton. And you guys, you want to tell them a little bit about yourself?
What up, man? I think I'm close enough, man. It's Blazing J, alien from space, man. And man, I've been doing this since a kid, man. You know what it is. So, man, now we bringing it to the stage, man. We up here with Henry Street Food. You know what it is, and we making it happen, man.
That's right. That's right. And like I said, he's at the Funk Night Market, you guys. And how did you get linked up with MC Life when you started going there, or did you guys already know each other from somewhere else? And how long have you been doing this?
I actually met him, man, when we were doing a show up in Colorado, I'm pretty sure. And it was like a event with the homie Six Deuce, the West Business Fest. I met him there. And yeah, I hit him up, and from there, like, we were working on a track together and stuff, and then I got invited to one of the first, I think the one you saw me at, the Funk Night.
Okay.
And from there, man, every time I can pop out, I try to pop out, man, put on a show. You know what it is.
And you sure do.
Yeah, you
You
do.
sure do.
And you were actually there, and I don't know if you left early for the one where they had a motor technique, because I have a clip of that. I just haven't posted it, but I will post it up. I'm gonna tag you on it. But did you leave early that day?
Oh yeah, I was there. I wasn't there that long. I was there the day before, and he told me the day before to come through, and I was like, man, I'm kind of busy, but I gotta take advantage of that. So
Yeah.
I made sure to at least pop out and do what I could.
That's right. That's right. Show some love, man. And I see that you be everywhere, bro. Can you name some of the places that you're actually gonna be, and where you perform, and which is the best place that you like performing at?
Man, actually, like, Funk Night Market's one of the best places I like to perform
Best place
because
to be.
it's like familiar too. It's like around the area I'm from, that I grew up in, at least. You know what I mean? So I like to perform there. There's other places I like to perform, but really I've done a few recurring like gigs, but mostly it's like every one I do is kind of somewhere new. So there's another one in like LA that I really like, but it's like a venue they ran out, so I don't know if there's like a set name to it or not.
Okay.
But yeah, we just be doing everything we can, you know what I mean?
That's right. That's right. I hear that, man. And have you ever done any besides the Funk Night Market? Anything local around here, San Bernardino, Redlands? Because I know you're from Riverside, right?
Yeah, I live over there. I've lived over there a lot of my life, man, but I'm from space, man. You know what it is. But yeah, but I've been around a lot of places. I just went to school a lot around there. My uncle always lived there, and that's kind of been, anytime things went wrong, we go stay over there, and we go to school over there. So yeah, I think I've done like, I think one other show there, like I think it was like in Pomona, I think. There was like the Cosma.
Okay.
It was one with Forensic, and that was a nice one. We done two of those actually. One that was downstairs and one on the upper floor. So that was a cool one too.
How do you get yourself in these gigs? Do you call, or how's that work? I mean, because I don't know anything about this.
This is important. I'm working on it, man, because like I deal with anxiety, and that's one of the things I try to push as an artist, man. Even when you deal with things that haunt you, just keep doing it anyway, man, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like, I usually like, it's kind of about, you kind of got to network, man. Like some people aren't as social, and I'm someone, like, I really want to be more social than I just naturally am, especially with the business that I do. Like, it'd be easier if I was like a social butterfly. So it's like, that's something I'm even working on. Like, to get a lot of this stuff, you have to like run around, shake hands, you know what I mean? You gotta hang out and stuff. And like I said, even like at that night at the Immortal Technique, is like you kind of don't want to just up and dip right after you're done. It doesn't paint a good picture, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So it's more about trying to stick around when you don't have to. Like, a lot of the times you should be wanting to stick around anyway, but you gotta network, man, talk to the right people, be friendly. A lot of people got problems with being friendly. Just be friendly, man. It's all love.
That's right. That's right. So when you go out and because, for example, I know that you've been in LA, do you reach out to them and let them know, hey, you know, I'm a rapper, you guys have any space? How's that work?
It's the latter. It's like both. Sometimes it's like I'll see like a festival or something with some people I know, I'm like, hey, bro, they got open sets on that? Let me get that. Sometimes they hit you up and it's like, hey, bro, it's like other people like you that have seen me perform. They're like, hey, we got this show, we got this event. It's like some of them I'll get paid for, some of them I have to pay to do. It's just a hustle, man.
Oh, wow.
Doing everything I can.
Yeah. Any questions you want to ask, man?
No, I'm just inspired, you know, and it's pretty dope that you guys are able to do all this, you know. I mean, just being there, part of the set that you guys do, it's actually pretty awesome. I mean, it's harder to say here. You guys
Appreciate you.
need to be there to see it, you know, and then your music, man, it's fire, you know.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's cool for us. I mean, it's pretty cool when we go. We enjoy our time there, especially when you're gonna perform. My husband's like the first one to run up there to get you to capture you,
I
because
felt
he's
bad
waiting for
last
his
time.
song.
I didn't have it on there last time. I felt bad. I got you next time, though.
There's a song that he performs, and when I was looking for it, I thought the name was the main chorus, you know?
But when it burns down or something like
but
that.
it's not the name, right? What is the name?
It's Showdown, yeah.
Showdown. There you go. So you guys look up Blazing J Showdown. That's a good song right there.
Yeah, it is.
Banger.
So how many albums do you have, bro? Because I know that you just recently brought one out, right?
Yeah, I dropped one in like January. Like a lot of it is like albums because they're like not remixes. It's like I kind of look at a lot of stuff as like more like a mixtape album.
Yeah.
Like until it's like real like major production value and promotion and stuff behind it, I don't want to label it like the debut album or something.
Yeah.
So they're albums, but they're like mixtapes in my head. But I have a few of them. I like 4 or 5 because I work a lot. And then like mixtapes with me remixing other people's songs, just rapping on a Drake beat or something. I got like 5 of those too.
You just rapped on T.I.'s song that he did against 50.
People love that one.
Yeah, that's the other one. I was
good
like,
too.
oh man, that's a banger right there. And I think that's the one I got that I'm gonna throw a clip on.
Oh yeah,
And
that
I'll
one's
put
a
it.
banger.
Yeah,
That
so
classic hip hop on that mixtape. Remixes, spitting, all bars. That's the goal with the mixtapes.
is it something that you gotta feel in order to get that beat, or do you just
Freestyle it.
yeah? Because I know that there's a lot of people that just like want to just give me the next beat, give me the next beat. But there's people that, you know, they want that specific sound before they lay their lyrics.
To be honest, I have to kind of like work with people and use other ears because I'm just a rapper first. And I've had to grow out of that a little bit to where if you give me the worst beat ever and you give me 20 minutes, I'll write a song to that beat and make it usable. But still, some people don't want to listen to a bad beat. So it's like, you kind of really gotta, I'm really more rap first. So it's like when I look for beats and instrumentals, I'm not looking for a specific sound, mostly because I don't want to be boxed into one either. I like to be experimental, so you can hear me rapping on something like that T.I. beat and then turn on Showdown. Like, is it the same guy? Really?
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. Like I said, man, I love what you're doing, man, and just you being from around here, you know, it kind of makes it even better because we want more people like yourself.
I love what y'all doing too, man. I
Yeah,
love what y'all
appreciate
doing.
it.
Yeah, we
Appreciate
try, man, we try. But I was actually curious because you said that you're not very social. How can you not be social and you get up on stage? To me, that's more nervous than, you know, talking to somebody. But you actually get up on stage and do your thing, man. And I don't see that in you.
I might wrongly diagnose myself to where I feel like I'm just on more like high alert, on edge feeling than antisocial. Cause I like clearly I could talk to people perfectly fine, but it's more like it's like I'm more observant. I have like too much self-awareness of like my surroundings and what I'm doing, what's going on. And then sometimes it's like weird because during that it actually makes me do things that look weird or like say things that sound weird. So it's like, whose side are you on? It can't decide.
No, honestly, I'm like that too because my wife, like I just get very, how could I call it? I like to talk to people, but then at the same time, when we're at somewhere and I'm enjoying it, I stay quiet and I'm in my own zone.
He looks like he's mean
and
mugging
then
everybody.
She'll come to me and be like, "Are you okay? Are you having fun?" Like, yeah, I'm chilling. I'm just observing everything and just my surroundings and everything. But to her, it seems like I'm not having a good time, but I am. I'm over here just looking at like let's say,
Chilling.
yeah, you know, like yourself, you know, if I'm over here looking at you and performing, like I'm not doing. Well, actually, no, you know what? I'm a lie right there because Motor Technique, that guy got me participating in a. Yeah, you know, usually I'm absorbing everything, making sure you know everything's good. But I get stuck. And my wife would tell me like, "Hey, are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just having, you know, just enjoying, you know, the view and stuff, you know." But I'm having the time of my life inside, but nobody sees it because I'm not jumping and laughing and you know.
It's all
but-
internal.
Yeah. I mean, I could
I
relate
feel
to
you.
that a lot. I think that I'm very antisocial too, and I have a resting face. Majority of the time, people always think I'm mad, but I'm really not. But I think I'm more comfortable with the people I've talked to than around other people that are around me. I'm just very serious and quiet, so I could relate.
That is true. I feel bad sometimes for the people around me though, because
Right.
since I am that way, I feel like they get it sometimes. Like not in
Right.
a negative way, but more like I'm comfortable with you, so it's like you're
Yeah.
gonna hear what I've gone through lately. So
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, it's hard.
yeah,
It's hard, especially when you're trying. Like, I have dark humor, so it's hard for people to understand me because my jokes are very dark, and they look at me like, and I'm just like, oh, you didn't get it. All right, never mind. You're not for me then.
I have some songs with some humor like that. But what is it about?
Yeah, no, that's hard. I think that a lot of people don't understand that, and I could relate. Trust me. It's tough, especially if you don't get people that understand you. And yeah, you gotta try to explain yourself. And if they still don't understand you when you're explaining yourself, then I'll just remove myself. Be like, all right, I'll come back.
Yeah, sometimes there's nothing you can do, unfortunately.
Yeah. I think that's hard. I mean, no matter what. I mean, damned if you do, damned if you don't, right?
Yeah.
So, do you have any upcoming shows? Like anything? Do you have a schedule like schedule events for every weekend? Are you booked like that every weekend or?
I had it like that like a few weeks ago, but then we were planning for our own solo show, which we're gonna announce a new date for soon. And I already posted it. I'm working on a new album, so I'm working on new material and also rehearsing some of this new mixtape stuff to update my set. 'Cause my set, I kind of been performing like I would change it up a little bit, but it's been like the core. There's been like 3 core songs that haven't left the set. So I'm trying to like incorporate other new songs in and rehearse them, make sure they're good. It's like, it's not that I need to rehearse that much usually, but I find myself kind of stiff on
Yeah.
stage. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but I feel like I could be a lot more like moving,
Yeah.
dancing. But
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't see that, but yeah, I see your performing. I mean, you just rap, doing your thing. That's how I saw it. You don't look nervous, you don't look shy. You just look like you're doing your thing, and that's it, man.
Yeah.
But I did have an idea for you, man. You should get a shirt that says Blazing J in the front, and in the back it says, "I'ma still be around when it burns down."
I'd be sick. I'd be sick for merch.
You should talk to somebody about making those shirts for you, man.
Yeah, we always have cool designs, man. So somebody reach out. We just don't know where to get them done. Where they're not going to try to like stiff us and give us some low quality stuff or
Yeah.
just high prices type. Some
Nah,
people
man.
be playing games.
We have a lot of people that actually follow us that do shirts. Shout out to Print Quality Clothing and Purdue City Clothing. They're cool people right there. And if you ever want something done, those are the people that I go to for. Well, actually, this was the one of them that it's from them, the IE.
That's nice.
Yeah. And
So-
that's really good too.
Yeah, and they're from San Bernardino, so I mean, they do everything for like they have Fontana, Riverside, you know, all Inland Empire. So you know, you should check them out on Instagram. They're pretty dope and dope.
What was it?
Print Quality Clothing
Print
and
quality clothing.
Purdue City Clothing.
They're
Yeah,
actually
and you can
pretty
actually
cool.
talk to them too about your designs or your ideas, and then they'll
They'll
send
bring
you
it to life.
Yeah, they'll send you a rough draft or whatever,
Yeah.
and then once you
Oh,
give
yeah.
them okay, they'll put it up there, bro.
I got him followed now, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything you need or any ideas, like if you run it by him, he'll do you like a rough draft and he'll show you what he's working with. Man, everything we want, he brings to light. Trust
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, we like to support all vendors and small businesses and anybody that's trying to get the grind, man, because it's hard out there where there's a ocean full of sharks. And sometimes you don't know if you're doing the right move or not, because the sharks, once you let them taste that blood, it's over. It's a wrap. You know,
Yeah.
they'll eat you alive, and you're trying to avoid that. So we try to support anybody that's trying to come up, and you know, just give them that support, give them that push that they need, you know. So, yeah, you know, same thing with you, man. You
We
know,
all appreciate that, man, for real, because people really do be like on some shark behavior out here, man. Like,
Definitely.
and I feel like I operate off a different mindset than most people. Like I was saying before the interview, a lot of people don't want to do stuff if it's not like of a certain range. Like I operate more of it off of a chess mentality, not like I make dumb moves and think it's gonna come out in my favor, but more like you sometimes you have to take a loss to win in the future.
yeah,
And you got to be strategic about how you do stuff. Like people think they're gonna post one thing and then Instagram's gonna love them or something, or they're gonna do one show and the whole world's gonna be cheering their name or something. Like,
Yeah.
and you don't want it that way either. But I want roots, bro. I want people that know I've been out here, man, since I was like 7, 8 years old rapping, man. That's cooler to me than just like instant gratification. Like
yeah, no, I trust me, I know that. It's like us. We don't buy our followers. We don't buy none of that. You know, whoever follows us because they genuinely went on our page and follow us. And one thing I'm gonna say is like we try to keep it where this is who we really are. We're not trying to be out there and trying to be somebody. We're just trying to help out, you know, and at the same time grow our business. And if we can help along the way, help people get up there too, why not? Because there's a lot of room up there. It's just that people don't want to help each other. They want to.
Some
They
people
want
don't
to do
want
stuff.
you to win, man.
They want to do stuff when it benefits them. That's what it is. And if it don't benefit, then they're not gonna mess with you. Those are the people that you gotta stay away from and just focus on the people that really are trying to be up there with you. So, you know, and that's how we take it. You know, I'm not looking for fame. I didn't start doing these videos because I wanted fame. I started doing these videos because I wanted people to know that there's a lot of stuff out here that people just like to talk about the negative. Let's not focus on the negative. Let's focus on the positive.
Right.
And give a good vibe to San Bernardino and the IE. Because why is it that the IE gets all this criticism, but you have way worse? And I'm not gonna put no other city out there, but you know, there's other cities out there worse than San Bernardino and IE. So, but just give a positive vibe, man. You know, people like to support and talk about the bad. We don't try to do that, man. Let's focus on the positive, and that's why I said the Funk Night Market is a thing that
Oh yeah.
even the guy that runs it is actually looking out for the vendors. There's too many market nights that are taking advantage of the vendors,
Right.
and nobody says anything.
Right.
So to see the Funk Night Market and that person that's running it, MC Live, actually doing stuff for the vendors
Right.
and supporting the vendors and like these other
the artist too.
yeah, and the artist, yeah, of course. I mean, everything that he does, it's a push for yourself. Now, if you are willing to take that push and use it to your advantage, use it. If you don't, then that's on you. What else can we do? I mean, if we're trying to give you a platform to do your thing and you don't want to take it, then I don't know. Then you gotta think about what you're doing, man. Because I have people that, for example, I have friends that cut hair tight, and I'm like, hey, bro, I got 4 kids. I got my kids and myself. That's 4 of us. Come, you know, and then they flake out. Oh, I can't go. And I was like, okay, I'm over here trying to help you, but now you're like flaking on me. And how am I gonna help you if you're not even trying to make
That's
money
a
for
no.
yourself? You know what I mean? It's not like I was getting it for free. You know, I was gonna pay. I always pay. No matter what we do, we pay. But and that's my thing. Is like if you're not trying to even get the help when someone's trying to help you, then you gotta think about what you're trying
I think
to
what
do.
it is that a lot of people are not hungry. They're not hungry enough.
Yeah, that's true.
When you want it, you want it, bro. That's it. The bottom line. And what I see is that you're hungry, bro, and you're out there. You're doing your thing. I see you in LA. I see you here. I see you there, and I'm like, wow, damn, this guy's going there. Or I see you at a club. Sometimes I see you outside. You know?
Y'all, and the thing about it is too, I'm limited to my budget. I do what I do to get my bread, but it's like there's so much other stuff I could be doing. But it's like as independent artists, you know, we got to go like the extra mile to make these things happen and take that loss. That's why I was talking about the chess mindset. Because even if a show got 30 people, you got to drive all the way like 2 hours away. That's gas money and stuff. You know how much gas is right now.
Oh man, for
how
real.
much that is.
It's crazy.
It's hurting a lot of people right now. The gas is hurting a lot of people. Not just the gas, but the food. The cost of food. It's ridiculous.
Especially right now with the kids in vacation right now.
Yep.
That ain't helping at all right now.
Am I wrong or like when I was younger and I was a kid, this is probably like 2008, weren't like bags of chips, the little like hot Cheetos, like $1.50?
Well, for us, it was actually 25 cents.
Yeah.
So it was a lot cheaper.
I'm an 80s kid.
Well, actually,
so
yeah, it
with
was 25 cents, yeah.
With $1, you could do a lot, bro.
A lot.
I used to get a big grab of chips, a soda, and still have like money left.
Change left.
For some candy and stuff. You know what I mean? But now $1 don't even get you a bag of chips.
Nope.
Not at all.
And that's crazy now because we were actually just saying that the kids were saying that they don't even ask for $1 anymore. It's $10 now. And even it's crazy. When we go to the store, we're thinking we're going to spend maybe about $20, you know, with the kids. Because mind you, we do got a lot of kids, you know. So we go to the store, that's $100. $100. And it's just chips, soda, and candy.
This ain't even food.
Nothing. And it's crazy because now it's like you can't afford nothing. You go in there and you're thinking you're going to come out with so much, but $100. No, you don't.
But sometimes people will be like at lunchtime, like, man, I should just get a bag of chips instead of actually like eating a real meal because it's cheaper to eat.
Right.
And we have 7 kids, so we try to look for the deals, you know, and that's why I call it. Always look for the deals, man. Even when I do a video, like look for the deals, look for the specials, because honestly, like our place to go is Little Caesars, Jack in the Box. You know, when you have that many kids, you have to make sure that, you know, all of them, we have enough for everybody.
Yeah, Little Caesars fire.
Yeah, that's our go-to.
That and Domino's are my go-to.
Yeah. Oh, man. Domino's is a must all the time. But it's a little more pricey now, so...
That's why.
Right now, like, when we can, we will. But right now, with the kids being out and they're eating up everything in the fridge, so it's a little rough right now.
Y'all do it crazy style, the pizza at Little Caesars?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. The kids love that.
No ball.
Yeah, no, the kids love all that. Actually, they're the ones that teach us, if anything, you know. We think we know it all, honestly, because we're older. Nah. They're teaching us a lot of the new stuff right now.
Yeah.
So
it works both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, it's we're living in a world where it's different, man. From me being from the 80s to the way it is now, it's a whole different ball game, man. I think I worry and protect my kids too much. Where, man, we used to walk 3 blocks to go to school.
Yeah.
My mom and dad never worried about us getting a ride or anything. We walked, and there's not been one kid in my kids that had to walk to school. We picked them up all the time, except for my high school, because the high school was right behind us. Right behind us.
Lucked out on that one, man.
Yeah.
But everybody else got it right. And now that I'm not living where I used to live, I have to drive them to high school because I'm not gonna let them walk to high school. Like, I'm sorry, I
think it's just a whole different generation now compared to us growing up. It wasn't as bad as now. You know, you got the whole, you can't walk here, you can't walk there, you can't even look at a person because right away now it's like kids killing kids, right?
Nah.
So
Yeah.
it's not the same. It's a whole different vibe now, and we've experienced a lot of that because we were right next to the high school. So majority of the time we're over here saving kids, getting jacked and getting beat up, and here we are,
Yeah, I get
So-
crazy.
We've seen a lot of that, and it sucked because our kids happened to be part of that too. So it sucked.
We
bet.
we cleaned that block because then it
Yeah.
stopped happening.
It
'cause
stopped.
They saw that somebody was there. We saw this kid get jacked for his phone, or he was trying to jack him for his phone. So I told that kid, "Hey, come inside, come over here." And he goes, and I told him, you got somebody pick you up?" He goes, "Yeah, my mom." And I was like, "Okay, well, tell your mom this is the address. Tell her to pick you up right here. Don't go over there because they're waiting for you over there." So yeah, we helped a lot of kids out like that, man. It just sucks, the whole movement, the way people move.
Yeah,
But
we didn't have none of that growing up to us. It was more easier than now. I think that just the whole generation is completely different. Now it's like all the style that we had before, it's like a trend right now. And it's like, how did it become a trend?
It's funny. I saw a meme where it's like, how are you gonna say like I'm wearing your clothes? Like, brother, we made this popular. What are you talking about?
Yeah, so it's like a whole trend right now. And it's like back then you couldn't wear stuff like that because you would have to be associated with a neighborhood or something, so it was completely different. Now it's like it's a whole trend, everybody's wearing it, and it's just like completely different. And then you have them wearing like the craziest stuff ever, and I'm just like, damn, like when did this happen?
Yeah, it's insane. How it all changed. I have a weird thing to where like I like 1970s home videos, and like I have a thing about the past. I don't know, even like Red Dead Redemption 2 is my favorite game. Like there's just something about the past, man. It's like a time you didn't live in I find so interesting. But I don't know.
Yeah, to me, I mean, I would rather be back then than the way it is now. I think it was a lot more cheaper for us and affordable, and gas wasn't crazy, rent wasn't crazy.
Relationships weren't situational. That's a big thing about
Yeah.
the modern era. No one loved nobody, bro.
Yeah.
Now here to have a roof, like
Right.
just working for one.
It's pretty crazy now. That's what I'm saying. Like this whole new different generation, it's not the same no more. Like it's all about the money now. Everybody's fighting for that money, and it's like, what are you gonna go after it's gone? Then what?
I forgot who said it. I was watching an interview not too long ago, actually, ironically. He was saying, like, something about selling hours away of your life sometimes just doesn't feel right, depending on what you're doing. So you gotta always love what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Right.
That resonated with me because, yeah, you do have limited time, man, and stuff changes so fast. You blink your eye.
Sure does.
And it's been this many years since that, and you're like, damn, bro. Like,
Right.
I miss when this cost this much.
yeah, for us, I look at that all the time, man. Even because I do the shopping, look for the deals and to see you can go to Food for Less and come out with 2 bags, $300. Let's go. We're gonna take a quick commercial break, you guys.
All right,
and
guys. We'll be right
Talking
back,
with Family
guys.
Street Food.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life I've been grinding all my life. Look, I'm married to this game. That's who I made my wife. Said I die alone. I told that she probably right. One thing that's for sure, not a stranger to this life. Got a safe that's full of Franklins and a shoulder full of stripes. Don't know what like myself. I say self-made, meaning I design myself. County jail fade, you can pull my foul yourself. Spot rage, swallow rocks, I'm getting high myself. Nah, damn right I like the life I built. I'm from West Side 60, I might got killed. Standing so tall, they think I might got stilts. Legendary baller like Mike, like Wilt. 96 Impala, thug life on wheel.
Baseline Burger in San Bernardino is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. at 25578 East Baseline Street in San Bernardino. Check them out on Yelp or their website, baselineburger.com. Baseline Burger, 25578 East Baseline Street in San Bernardino. Always fresh and quality you can taste. Baseline Burger.
Come stop by Bear and Kona's Coffee Shop in San Bernardino. Open 6 days a week and closed on Sunday because even the best deserves a rest. Bear and Kona's Coffee Shop, 424 East Hospitality Lane in San Bernardino. They've got everything you need from their delectable coffee and teas that pair perfectly with their breakfast burritos to their savory and scrumptious sandwiches. And don't worry, they got something for us spice lovers. So make sure to stop by Bear and Kona's Coffee Shop in San Bernardino and tell them Family Street Food sent you.
When you're in Colton or Fontana, don't miss the great local food stylings of Alexis Cafe. Open every day from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Discover 30 years of bringing our community the vibrant flavors of Mexico. In Colton, they're at 115 North Mount Vernon Avenue, just down the street from San Bernardino Valley College. When you go, tell them you heard on this radio station and say muchos gracias. You can find them online at alexiscafemexicangrill.com. That's alexiscafemexicangrill.com.
This is KCAA.
What up? You're back with Talking with Family Street Food. Well, you guys, somebody had a question, and I think it's a good question. They asked us, how do we feel about youngsters dressing like gangsters, but they're not even from a hood? And they take it more like a costume. Let's hear your opinion first.
My opinion? I mean, to me, growing up was never a costume for us. We went through the whole pain, right? So for us, it's more of everything we went through was a sacrifice, right? We couldn't dress a certain way. We couldn't look a certain way. We couldn't even wear a certain color, right? So it was hard for us. I grew up in East LA, right? So there.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, there. I was in the dead zone, right? I had different neighborhoods everywhere, and it was hard because there you couldn't wear a certain color, right? Red was a big no to nobody out there, right? So even with blue, it was hard with blue because if you wear blue, you're considered a gang member, and white and blue was just like the thing for everybody there. So for me, it was more of you couldn't wear certain things. And when you did, guess what? You were going to get jumped by somebody. If not, guess what? Another thing was going to happen, lead to another, and you weren't going to see your mama. So for us, it wasn't a costume. It was more of a sacrifice we went through, right? I mean, what do you think?
I think it's part of a lifestyle, too. Like, the thing is, like, you can put on whatever you want, man, and try to look and present yourself a certain way, but if that's not who you are, eventually it's going to blow up in your face, man. You should just be yourself. Because a lot of that, I think, is like lifestyle. A lot of that style and those choices have to do with those people and how they grew up and the situation that they're in. You know what I mean? So I don't really get it necessarily. I've had moments. I've been jacked, bro, trying to act a certain way, man. Someone punched me in my head. My bad.
No, you're good.
Pulled a switchblade on me. Stole my iPhone, man. Like, because
right.
I was trying to act a certain way when I was like 13, 14. When I was living on 16th Street behind San Bernardino High School, and did not go my way, man. So that's what I realized, man. I am not that guy, man. I like to be funny, man. I like telling jokes. I like creating characters, man, and that's just what it is, man. And I realized, man, the real hustlers do it because they have to, man. If you're out here acting a certain way, trying to be a tough guy, man, you don't really need to be doing a certain thing.
Yeah, I agree too. I mean, there's no need for none of that. Just be you, enjoy your life, and not lead to another, right?
Yeah.
I think
exactly,
man. But I think a lot of times there's people that are from hoods that are around these youngsters too that give them the okay. So and that's just my opinion.
They push them into it sometimes.
I don't know that life because I was a graffiti artist growing up, you know. But I did, you know, I had my Band Davis and my Dickies because that was, to me, that was normal wear. I didn't know it was a costume. That was just my normal wear. You know, I had all the colors from Band Davis and a white plain shirt. But I'm going to be honest, I love the color red, and I do wear red. And I'm not associated to no gang or anything. I just love the color red. And I still get, you know, talked down by my brothers because, you know, they don't like the red, but, you know, I feel that it brings the color in my eyes. So,
hey, Yeah, I went.
I love the color red, man. So please don't say nothing to me if you see me wearing red. I just love the color, man. That's it.
Yeah, same here, man. I just like color.
But honestly, be yourself. Don't do all this stuff because there's people that actually, did time and they put in work for what they did, and to make it like a mockery and dress up like, oh, it's a costume. I mean, I think that's not cool.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I think that, just be you, enjoy life. You don't have to be someone you're not. I get that you like the culture or whatnot, but sometimes you understand that being in that culture is going to lead to another, and it's not going to be pretty.
Yeah, even if you're in it, man, why do you want to be a copy? Like, make your own, something. Man. Like, make your own version, man. Like, do your thing, man.
Yeah, and I think that's the difference now with us growing up. I guess that we've went through so much growing up, and we got to see a lot of it that we're changing that with our own children, right? So when they get older, they understand that what we went through wasn't easy, and we don't want them to go through what we went through. So that's why we have to change the narrative now with them.
Exactly.
And be positive with them, because who else is going to teach them? The streets? What's up? Nothing good, right?
Yeah.
So us being out there and being back and forth, and at a point where we were homeless and we had nothing, we lived all that. So we know what it was like to have nothing to something, and that little bit of change that we got now means a lot to us, right? And a lot of people don't get that. And that's what we're trying to change the game now with them. They don't understand a lot of it. Yeah, they might get mad, but when they get older and they're in our situation and they have their own family, they're going to get it now.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
That's smart.
Yeah, I think that it's a lesson, but some of us don't get the lesson. Like we're like as we're living, like for example, I didn't have both parents, and who do you listen to? I didn't have nobody in my ear telling me, hey, man, this is not the way to go. Don't do this, don't do that. To us, it was just normal to dress the way we dress and live the way we were living. I didn't know about all this until I started getting older, where my mindset started, growing, where I didn't want to be like the way I was. I wanted to wear what I wanted to wear, not because, I couldn't wear this because of, where you're at or whatever, So I was like that as a teenager. I always wore what I wanted to wear, and I think also, like my wife said, we got to teach them, and our kids, and I tell them all the time, man, you guys are lucky. You guys got both of us, and give you guys the knowledge that we had, and you guys now take it and use it in your behalf, man. But my wife likes to get them Jordans and all that stuff, and I think that's not cool because the Jordans are $100 and something, So what happened to Payless? Can we bring Payless back, man? For real, the XJs 900s, they were cool. They used to make me run fast.
He had the Shacks, that's what it was.
I didn't have the Shacks. I never had the Shacks.
I was on the hand-me-down and Payless kick until I was like 17.
You know what? That was me too. But see, me having now grown-up money, it's different.
She's lying. Different. She grew up with my wife was that girl that used to have the soccer shoes. The soccer shoes. Remember you told me she wore soccer shoes to school.
That's crazy. Wow, he wants to clown on me today. That's crazy. All right, I got you in the next.
She was 10 years old and they still used to carry her in the store.
Nah, see, I carried the soccer shoes just in case somebody wanted to trip on me. I got them. I would kick them one. So I was always ready. I was on the go. There's a difference.
My mom told me they were the new Jordans. I was like, no, those are soccer shoes.
No, those are soccer shoes.
All right, guys. I don't know what's up with him today, but for some reason he wanted to pick on me today. But I got you.
I'm just playing, guys.
I didn't know Jordan played soccer.
There you go.
Wow. Wow, that's crazy. I got you.
But yeah, let's get back into the topic. Yeah, I don't want to be in a doghouse today.
Too late.
Just be yourself, man. That's what you gotta do. Be yourself. And I told my wife, because with our kids growing up, sometimes their style of dressing was like, "What are you wearing?" But I always told my wife, "Let them be themselves. You know,
Right.
if that's how they want to go, let them. You know. Now, if
Thank
they,
you, Kelsey.
like, we had one of my kids that used to just pick all the stuff that he wanted to wear, but it was all stuff that was old, and I'm like, dude, you're not. Now that we had to stop it because we literally had teachers telling him, "Oh, do you guys want me to buy you some shoes?" I'm like, no, he has everything at house. Like, he would leave the brand new stuff at the house and wear the old stuff. So it got to the point where the teacher was like, "Do you guys need me to buy him clothes?" No, he has everything.
It's because they were trying to be like Dad. You know how crisscross was when he was wearing the clothes backwards and stuff? Well, that was Henry coming out of the house all the time. He was wearing his shirts backwards. That's what was going on.
Hey, I used to love crisscross. Don't talk about them. they were the bomb back then. You never heard of crisscross, huh?
No.
They had a song called "Jump, Jump." It was a badass song back in the
The one
day.
they used on My Name Is Earl. I can think of one song.
Hey, I
I
used
want to
to.
sing it though and it sounds stupid.
You gotta play that real quick, Eric. Here we go.
Yes, that's the Hustle in the House sample. Yeah, nice. I definitely heard this. I would have never got it off the top of
Well,
my
there were
dome.
two young kids, and they used to dress their clothes backwards. And I tried to do it one time.
Their overalls, notoriously correct, right?
Right.
It doesn't work when you have to go to a restroom. You got to run and take that off.
Yeah, I
That's
went
crazy.
left.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like he said, everybody has their own style, and it's cool now, but I mean, for us, it's more of we're trying to protect them and try to help them out, but I get it. Everybody has their own unique style, and I see it now because majority of our kids, they all remember. We have 8 now because we have we adopted a child as well. So
Nice.
recently, that's something we did too. We have an adoptive daughter there, so now we got 8 kids there.
Yeah.
So right now with all of them, you got to think about it. 8 personalities plus mine and his. The whole madhouse in there.
All different wants and needs and everything.
Right.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. Let's get back to your music. I wanted to know a little bit of what kind of music is that you like to put out there, and how do you go from picking the tracks that you want on something, because a lot of people from artists that I know, because they will just throw track after track because they think that just by throwing tracks, people they're gonna get the play or whatever. But I feel that it should be tracks that you want people to come out and listen to, because if you just keep throwing stuff and there's whack, I don't want to listen to that, whack, you know what I'm saying?
I have a strict system people think I'm crazy for, actually.
10 minutes.
I was taught from like different generation. I wouldn't say like the 90s generation, because my rappers more like Lil Wayne and Eminem type. The Game, YG, that was more my generation, who I listened to coming up. But for me, I make so many songs a record. Like, if I drop a 20-track album, you got the best of 80 songs I made, probably, or what I thought was, the best of 20. So the reason why I make so much is, really, I like to have room for error and to give stuff time to age. And I feel like if you make 22 songs, not all 22 of those songs are going to be good, bro. Room for error is a big thing for me, man. I learned that with the first few projects I dropped. This one's cool, but I don't like 7 of these songs no more. I started to make a lot of them and then started to go down the list and really pick it and try to curate a sound and substance. This Testament album, I'm actually doing slightly different. I only want to do 30, 40 more songs. So I want it to be a way more focused record. So I don't want to do too much and lose the feeling and the vibe I'm going for.
Have you ever done anything without the cussing? Is that what you think that would be hard for you?
I don't think it would be hard.
They call it the Will Smith. Have you ever done a Will Smith song?
I have one. It's actually out.
Cussing.
It's a God thing. It's it was a poem I turned into a song that my grandma wrote. So I was like, it's a God thing. It's kind of in the title. It's more like a praise song. I came out like 2 years ago. That one was cool because my grandma always saw me doing music. She's like, oh, you rap, you can make this into a song that's not about this and that. So I did it for her. She loved it. So I was like, I can do it. Like, you can check that song out, no cuss words. So I feel like well impact cussing. It's like we cuss in real life when it's proper. So I don't think like every word should be a cuss word. That's also something I've dealt with also, because even like there's certain communities that rely on certain words as buffer points. I don't have that certain word as a white dude, so I was like, I would be like, I can't say it. You know, there are certain words I'd lean on for end rhymes too much. I was like, bro, like, yeah, try to insert more rhymes into the whole line, not just end rhymes. Like, I think too much about it, to be honest. I go crazy on it.
That's cool. That's pretty dope. I mean, so if somebody were to put you on the spot right now and tell you, spit something real quick.
For me, cussing, I could probably do it. Would it be my best work? No. And would I not be able to cuss? Definitely not. And that's only because, which is crazy, when you hear this, I actually freestyled most of my life. And I could show you some songs I freestyled. Like, you freestyled this? But I honestly kind of lost the ability to freestyle that good because I started focusing in the writing. And I didn't have control of everything. And I've noticed, like, when you do a freestyle, like, it can go so off rail so quickly. You can say something you can't come back from.
Right.
And it's like you just slipped it out. It comes off the wrong way. But you know what it is, man. So I just try to have more control over what I write. And like I said, I make so many songs. I do, like, quality control. And I pump it out like a machine almost.
That's dope.
And constantly work. But if I needed to freestyle, man, I'm starting to work on it again so I could be more sharp if it does come up on me.
So on the next time when we have you here, you're going to spit a little something for us, right?
Yeah.
But
I could try, but it's like I don't want to cuss on your radio station.
That's why I said next time you got us. So right now, where can they find you on media?
Man, everywhere, man. My name's Blazing J, but the social medias are the Blazing Way, man, because that's just the name, man. Blazing J was taken. But the Blazing Way sounds cool, man. It's like what I'm up to, man, what I'm doing. Also, just you want to find the music, it's just Blazing J on any platform, man. I got a mixtape. We release songs bi-weekly from the mixtape. That's just to hold y'all over while I work on, like, album mixtapes. Like I said, they're albums, but they're kind of like mixtapes. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Like Blazing J, man, you search that up, you'll find it, man. It's getting easier to find me now, thankfully, man. It used to be hard because I used to get covered up by Blazing J chickens and like,
oh my god.
Like, yeah, but it's a little easier now. So you just gotta put the Blazing Way for social media. For music, just Blazing J, man.
All right, we want to thank you so much for coming out and being here with us, and you know, we're glad that everybody gets to know a little bit about you, and we appreciate you so much.
Go give him a follow, you guys. Go give him a follow.
I appreciate y'all too for having me.
2 minutes.
Go ahead and listen to his music, guys, because like I said, us talking to you here does no justice. You guys got to listen to his music so you guys understand where we're coming from, right?
Showdown.
The Showdown, guys.
Man.
Look up that track, you guys. But before we get it off the air, I forgot to give a big shout out to
I hear it.
To Express
That's right.
Grinders from San Bernardino on the west side. They got the best sandwiches in town, you guys. Go check them out at 1455 West Highland Avenue. That's your song right there.
Yeah.
But first and foremost, we want to thank all you guys and our listeners for sure, and our kids at home. We love and miss you guys, and thank you for tuning in with Family Street Food,
And
guys.
big shout out to Logan,
y'all.
our new daughter.
Big shout out to our kids. And once again, thank you guys for tuning in with Family Street Food, guys.
Until next time, it's your boy Henry with Blazing J and my beautiful wife Nina, and we're out.
Bye, guys.
Can't take what I don't have. Lately I think I'm turning to a madman. Blunt roaches and bottles all on the nightstand. I gotta do it, I'm praying I'll see the light and I'll fucking elevate. I'm in a different place. You may be in the same room, but we far away. I'll take your bitch away, I'll take your mom away. Make every day feel like a fucking holiday. You know I'm vibing, you know I'm flying. You know that I can kill you all without.
ABC News on KCAA Loma Linda, sponsored by Teamsters Local 1932, protecting the future of working families. Teamsters1932.org.